Have you had that conversation with him?
We haven't gone that far because Famsavi did not pick my calls. The first time my mom called.
Your mom called Famsavi?
Can we settle this? This thing took an all-star actress to actually settle.
Wow.
I think at this point in time, if you're a celebrity or you call yourself a big boy or a big girl and you cannot use that ads button when you want to tweet, or you cannot use that ads button when you want to send out a newsletter, or your newsletter does not contain the names of the people you're trying to shade, then you really need to grow up. You really need to put your ass together. If you're having problems with someone and you cannot go straight to that person's face and say, see guy, this thing you're doing is actually fake life, then you need to grow up. Adekunle, you really need to grow up. I was thinking that by now that you now have the money, you have the guts, you have the effrontery to tell people to their faces like, yes, I'm trying to shade you, and that is what it should be. But now you see Adekunle denying so many things, like when it is pop and play that Adekunle was trying to shade people, and now he's denying everything. Like, how? Adekunle, you really need to grow up. I expected more from you during this reunion, but obviously Adekunle is still the Adekunle we know. Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please kindly subscribe, hit the bell button so I get notified whenever I make a post, and then let me know your thoughts about this Big Brother reunion. See, first and foremost, I don't know what's wrong with these guys. Like, I feel like this thing is very short. 30 minutes short. I don't think it's like 20 minutes thereabouts, because their ads again is something else. But I feel like 30 minutes is too short for them to give us everything and more that I want to really hear from this reunion. But well, let's just forgive them and go with the flow. So let's talk about, because it's just 30 minutes, I think this video is going to be a very short one actually. So let's talk about certain things that were raised and certain things that were not raised. First of all, I'm going to talk about Famsavi and Elo Swag. See, I understand the way Famsavi is feeling. I have to tell you the truth. Like, if I am the one, I will feel bad. But maybe because I want to like show face and all of that, I might now pretend. That's just the truth. I might now pretend and say, okay, yes, Elo Swag, I'm actually cool with it. But I love the fact that Famsavi is a guy. I am not ready to be your friend. Let us just day your day. I understand where Elo Swag Famsavi is coming from, because he saw Elo Swag as guy, you're my guy, like this is my guy. But at the same time, this is a competition. You people came from different homes, people came from different states, and yeah, you're coming here to actually play a game and win a game. So both of them actually have their rights, but at the same time, Famsavi, I feel, is taking it too far, because Elo Swag's mother actually called him and said, okay, let's try and squash this thing. But Famsavi is like, no, there's no need to squash anything. Like, everything, it should be just left like that. And Famsavi is actually taking it seriously. Like, he doesn't want to be friends with Elo Swag. Like, he's like, Elo Swag, if Elo Swag has the opportunity, Elo Swag can actually poison him. In my mind, I'm like, guy, that is a little bit too far. Like, that is a little bit too far. But at least it's good that he has laid it bare, so that Elo Swag on the other hand will not be thinking he has a guy, he has a friend in Famsavi, and meanwhile Famsavi on the other hand does not have a guy in Elo Swag. So it's always good that when you have a problem with somebody, you say it there and there, not to go to on Twitter and be tweeting things and say, oh, this, and then you cannot use the ads button. I love the fact that Famsavi made it plain and bare that, see, Elo Swag, day your day, I don't see you as a friend because I don't trust you. I really love it. Like, I love it. That is how life should be. Easy, and everybody will be happy. And let's talk about Dianna and Amaka. So yeah, these two people, I don't really get what's going on with the two of them. If it's because of, what's that his name again? I've forgotten his name, because that guy is not even worth any iota of that argument we're even arguing about. I feel both of them should actually just to me itself, it was not an issue, if you ask me, because obviously we know that Dianna was confused on what she really wanted in the house, and at the same time Amaka was actually very confused. Amaka is someone that I don't think Amaka would have wanted to be in a relationship in the house. I just feel like she just wanted to attach herself to someone because everybody was in the ship. So she was just moving from Elo Swag. Today she likes Elo Swag, tomorrow she likes that other guy. Why have I forgotten his name? She likes that other guy. Next day after tomorrow she's liking another person. She just was just there because of inferiority complex, and because she just wanted to just tag along. I think that was just what Amaka was doing at that point in time. So whatever misunderstanding the both of them have at this point in time, that's between Amaka and Dianna. I love that Dianna is matured enough to say, see girl, I'm not ready to expose certain things about you, let's just let it go. I don't know what actually transpired between the two of them. I was thinking the both of them were very good friends, but whatever it is, peace out to the two of them. Then let's move on to Fina and Groovy. Like, first and foremost, when the show opened, because I was asking everybody how the whole event went, like in South Africa. Yesterday they showed their South African trip, which I was not just interested in. I wasn't just interested in that trip. So next thing now is that we're seeing them ask Fina how was her South African trip, and she was like she didn't really enjoy it and all of that, blah blah blah, because right now she's actually having issues with Groovy. I can't really wait to know what actually transpired between her and Groovy, because right now it's actually a very huge mess that I don't know what actually went wrong. So I don't know what went wrong. As I said before, that's their problem, they should sort it out, it's not my business. Then let's move over to Adekunle. Adekunle, that guy actually sent out a newsletter when they were in South Africa, saying that the lifestyles, like there were so many things he actually pointed out, the lifestyles that some of your faves are actually living, actually sponsored by Pepsi. So Shags, on the other hand, was in the club, which all of them were actually in the club, but different segments of the club. And then next thing that we were seeing, that Azu was trending on Twitter. If you can remember back then, it's actually a long time, I think it's like a year now, like Azu was trending. And then next thing that we're seeing is actually Shags that he was actually writing to in his newsletter. Like, what exactly are you trying to say? That the life some of your faves are living actually sponsored by Pepsi? Doesn't make sense. It means you're talking to somebody. Then the next thing again, another tweet he sent out was life is not my life. That is, going life is not my life. Life is not your life. Something related to that. So I love that Elo Swag had to actually say, use your ads button, like use it. What exactly are you waiting for? You cannot be throwing out shade left, right, center. You don't have the F1 you don't have the guts to actually now say, okay, oh, this statement, this press statement, because actually a press statement now, this press statement that I released is directed to so and so person. So Adekunle was actually trying to justify himself, saying he was not actually talking to anybody, that what he was just saying is that he wanted to live his life, and his fan base should stop asking him for live videos. At the same time, we now have Christy O on the other hand, who actually went to meet him and say, guy, why exactly are you doing this kind of thing? Like, who exactly were you referring to? And I love that Christy O had, like, Christy O is one person that has been bold of late. Like, the way she has even been attacking Kosi. Her name is Kosi. Kosi, and what's her name again? Big Brother Titans. The way she has been attacking her, in my head, I'm like, is it the Christy O of Big Brother that is doing all of this? Because she was quiet all through, and now we are seeing her talk like she's been very, 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 very vocal of late. So in my head, I'm like, is this Christy O that's actually making all these comments? So she actually meant to meet Adekunle, asking him what's up with his newsletter and his tweets, but I don't know what's up, how they agreed and how they not agree. Another person that did not even agree with Adekunle's statement is Bella. Bella had to chip in something that, see, Adekunle knew what he was doing and he should have just used his ads button. And Adekunle at the end of the day said yes, he's seeing what other people are, other housemates are saying. Basically, he would have actually felt the same way. So all I'm saying is, guys, if you want to put out tweets there, if you want to send out newsletter, please kindly use your ads button in peace, so that you stop giving us assignment on adding 1+1 and say, oh, who is he referring to, or who is she referring to? Fina is also guilty of this. Almost all the housemates are guilty of this at this point in time. Like, they get to say something and then they don't just use the ads button. Like, why is the ads button missing? Do you want us to borrow your ads button at this point in time? Kindly use the ads. If you want violence, take it. The violence, take it by force. So stop all this. You release press statements, you release tweets, you release newsletter, you release this one, and then you now forget to use the ads button. We will not be taking that again. Stop giving us headache. We are tired of adding 1+1 and 2-1 to get who you're talking to get who you're referring to. So today's reunion was just there, nothing serious. I think maybe subsequently we'll see something serious that has transpired between this house mates. I'll see you in my next video, which is tomorrow by God's grace. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section about the house mates. Who do you think you liked? What do you think about using the add button? Let me know in the comment section. And bye.